Hey, what's up? Hey, Marguerite. Marguerite's chatting away over on the side already. How's it going? Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. I'll start this live stream out being really, really honest. Really honest. Doing live streams makes you really nervous. Every single time before I start a live stream, I'm super nervous. So for those of you who show up early and chat away in the comment section, or who click that you're waiting, like there's 3 of you on right now, and there was 3 people waiting when I click in. Thank you so much for that. Can I just send you a moment of gratitude, because it is so nerve-wracking starting a stream and like you kind of have an idea of what you're going to talk about, but you're like waiting for it to come together. So thank you for being here. Introduce yourself in the comments, please. Marguerite's over here. No need to be nervous, Liz. Now I wish I would have put on extra. I just lamered, so I'm like extra shiny. So forgive the shine. 4 people and 4 likes. You guys know how I love that number. So if you're here, as well as Marguerite, say hello over in the comment section. It's super great to get to know everybody in the comment section and see one another. For Motivation Monday, I have some notes. I thought it would be fun. We can even journal together. You guys, this is my journal. You guys hear me talk about my journaling practice all the time on my YouTube videos. So it's not something I just talk about it. I'm pretty obsessed with it. So I brought my own journal to this live stream because I thought it would be really fun towards the end for us to come out of this live stream with some of our own affirmations. You guys are going to write it for yourself. It's not going to be anything that sort of I'm thinking of, because I guess the vibe that I want to show up with on this Motivation Monday is just kind of letting go of the struggle of what we think we should. And it's not even any one thing, like we should have all of this money or we should dress this way, like forgetting that, just letting go of the I think we should and leaning into the there's no struggle too. Like if so, that's kind of the vibe. We're going to get into it. So Pamela Devereaux Smith, hello, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Super important as well in the sidebar, introduce your channels, get to know each other, co-create, tell us what your channel is about if you're a YouTube content creator. If you're not and you just happen to stumble upon this live stream, we're super grateful to have you here. Let us know about yourself down in the comments below. This is exciting. Hopefully you guys are over in the sidebar. I know Marguerite's a content creator. Pamela, I believe you are also a content creator. Your thumbnail is like so itsy bitsy small in the sidebar, but I do recognize it. So let us know a little bit about your channel. Let us know who you are as well over there in the sidebar. And I wanted to start this Monday motivation off talking about why your content, whatever it is, so if you landed on this, you're some sort of a content creator, you're making something or you want to make something, and I get it. Not this journal, but in one very exactly the same to it, but from months ago, I have written down in it that I wanted to start a YouTube channel, that one day I would have a YouTube channel, sort of sharing my story. So whatever kind of creator or whatever message it is that's living inside you that you want to get out into the world, it is absolutely needed from you. And I do these live streams because I just want to encourage us all, and myself included. I'm learning out loud because so that we can all work together and do some great things. So if you are a creator and you're watching this, there's 6 people on there, or you want to be a creator and you have some ideas, let us know in the comment section. What are you working on? Kiara Hargrove is here. Love Kiara Hargrove. She does like a running channel. Nope, I'm lying because I was thinking she was a skateboarder. She's a skateboarder, which I think is so cool because I have a 14-year-old daughter who's learning how to skateboard. So, and I might be saying your name wrong. It might be Kiara. I may be pronouncing that wrong. But anyway, she's really, and Dan Licious Food, who I'm so glad is here, because I'm going to take a second to talk about Dan. You guys have been for breakfast. Potentially it was a hangover breakfast. I don't know. I'm not putting any words in your mouth, but you've had a breakfast and you've gone to a breakfast place and they've had those perfect, delicious, crispy potatoes that you ate with your eggs that were life-changing. Do you know what I'm talking about? Are you with me on the potato thing? Dan has a recipe for how to make those potatoes. Danalicious Food. He's a wonderful, wonderful YouTuber. So say hello to him. And if you do love yourself some breakfast potatoes and you've always wanted a really good recipe, he's got you. I also have it saved to a playlist on my channel called Yummy. Okay, let's see. Pamela Smith. Oh yeah, she's retired. And Ignitement is working on creating a live show. She'd like to replicate what she did for workshops for 10 plus years. So, and Danlicious says, thanks for the wonderful shout out. Yeah, I definitely am getting ready to create those potatoes. But now we've got a bunch of people here. We've got 7 people here and 6 likes. I have this thing for having a balance. So if you haven't liked this live stream yet, please do so now. So let's get into it. I like the number of people we have here. I have brought in my journal. If you guys are just showing up, Kiara, yeah, I love what you're doing. I love a girl skateboarder. I think that's amazing. I used to actually be friends with the girl who started out skateboarding, and she ended up being on Team Canada, and she was like the half pipe snowboarder for Team Canada at the Olympics. So I just love tips. Let us know. Tristan is also here. Hi, Tristan. Tiny made you something really amazing that she is sending out to you with your sticker. So she's super excited. She made you a special gift. So thanks, Tristan. Okay, 9 of you guys here. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this live stream. Like I said, I brought my journal. So we're doing this together, and I'm really super excited. The first thing is, so if you have a scrap piece of paper, if you have the notes open on your phone, if you feel called to work through this together with me and with all of us, then that's amazing. The co-creative powers. So right now there's 10 of us all together, right? So as we lift up and we like kind of mesh our vibe together, this is going to be bigger and better and more powerful for all of us. So let's get started with why are you who you are, whether it's Kiara, whether it's Dan, whether it's Pamela, whether it's Taicho. I wreck your name every time, and I promised I wouldn't wreck your name on this live stream. Taicho from Amsterdam, whoever you are, Nikki with her kick-ass purple hair, and she also does some really great, that girl made fried ice cream on her channel. See, I watch all of you guys. I really do. Who are you? Why are you and your content needed? Why are you, Nikki? Why are you, Taicho? Why are you, Marguerite? Why are you, Tristan? Why are you, Pamela? Why are you and your content needed? So write it down somewhere, write down the question, why are you and why is your content needed? And when I watch your guys' channels, I see so much in what you're doing. And I can't believe Kiara's here because, I mean, and I'm going to use you, girl. I hope you don't mind. So she has a skateboarding channel. She shows like skateboarding stuff, which is, and like how to do tricks, learning tricks, footwear reviews for skateboarding, stuff like that. Here's what I see. I see a young, powerful woman doing something in a space that women or young girls can find intimidating. That's what I see when she's showing, and, you know, and all of that. And I love it. But what I see is this powerful, positive female role model for my 14-year-old daughter. Is that resonating with you guys? So why are you and your content needed? And I'm so excited, you guys, to hear this over in the comments. There's 10 people here and 6 likes. So if you haven't liked this yet, don't unlike it because I'm so shiny. It's very hot in Canada and I didn't put on enough powder. Let's see what you guys are up to. Tristan delayed his recording until tomorrow. Okay, I love this, love this. All the chatting in the comments is amazing. Let's see. Thanks so much. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Liz. Absolutely. That's what I see. Okay. So Ignitement is filling us up in the sidebar. I love it. So Ignitement says, my content is needed because wellness and meditation is typically demonstrated in a quiet and still way. Most people have a hard time with that. I make it real, fun, and upbeat. Okay, Ignitement, I have a really interesting, it's weird. You guys, these live streams are... It's funny how things come together on these live streams, and I honestly am in no control of it, but this is how it happens. Funny enough, I was looking at Google Trends because you guys know I'm crazy about research, and I wanted to look at topics that are trending really popular. As we all know, Taylor Swift just dropped an album. So Google Trends, the interest in Taylor Swift is really, really, really high. Ignitement, are you ready for this? Guess what's trending higher in interest in Google Trends than Taylor Swift? Can you guess? Meditation. So many people are interested in meditation that is trending higher in Google Trends than Taylor Swift. So if that didn't just boost you up with like some positive vibes, I don't know what did. So you're right on track with that. Let's see what else, you guys. Marguerite, my content is needed to show the beginner the truth behind starting an online business. Yes, it is. I want to show people the hard reality of a startup and not the glam life. So Marguerite actually just dropped a video that I started watching, and I wasn't in, I think I was like doing dishes or something crazy. And it was I need to sit down and with a pen and paper to watch that video. Marguerite just dropped a video on the online business space. And I'm only going to tell you the beginning of it because it's going to make you be like, wow. And you're going to want to run over and follow Marguerite like immediately. She said, look for people who are, I want to say it kind of in her words. Look for people who aren't promising to teach you the dream. Look for people who are promising to teach you a substance, like something sustainable. So if that doesn't get you to want to go over and finish watching the rest of that video, I don't know what will. I'm super excited about it. Nikki Rex says, oh yeah, so Nikki Rex grew up with a VHS camera attached to her all time. So we're excited to see where she goes with that. Tristan already liked the stream, which I love. Oh my gosh, there's so many comments. I love it so much. Let's see. By the way, if you're looking for something, if you upload something the day it comes out, you're going to get a lot more views. Yeah, for sure. So, Ignitement has a Google Trend alert for meditation, but it hasn't notified you for anything. I think that's because it's not spiking meditation on Google Trends. It's just kind of sitting higher than Taylor Swift, which I really, really like that because I love meditation. Pamela says, my content is needed because stepping out, being yourself, and going after your dreams can be a socially daunting task, and pressure to conform can be crazy. Yes, we're all about a vibe like that over here on this channel. So that's like definitely amazing. Yeah, Ignitement, it does make sense. I think it's kind of, so it's really, really interesting. I found that super interesting, and I do love meditation myself. So okay, so we know why our content is needed, and it's funny because, let's see, to go here and there, he says he doesn't know if his content is necessarily needed, but I want to give information about his city, which is Amsterdam, in a light and joyful way, and it's not too serious, but still valuable content. So it's so wonderful how he is filming and creating his content, because it really is, he hosts people who visit Amsterdam. So he really, me as somebody who kind of does love to travel and would like to go to a place like Amsterdam, but I still have young kids and it's just not that right time in my life. I really do feel like I'm there. So I love how you're filming the content. Okay, so I just had this experience actually before filming this. So we know why our content isn't needed and why it's great. And I just had this experience before I filmed this. I'm planning a video that I'm going to film to launch Wednesday. Struggling on the topic, like no idea what I should do, what's going to get seen, what are people going to like. I do a ton of trend research, trying to find like topics that a lot of people are searching for. There's not a lot of competition. You know, all the things they tell us that we should do on every growing your YouTube channel video, like follow this rule, find something really popular and make a video on that, and then your channel is going to blow up. Yay. And it was such an unpleasant experience for me for the last, I'm going to say, hour and a half this morning before the live stream, doing this research on what my next video should be, because it just didn't feel right in my soul. Like I was like, I don't really want to talk about that, and that it doesn't really resonate with me, and that's not really why my channel's here, and like all of this stuff. And then I just stepped away from it and was like, you know what? It's really not meant to be a struggle. Like the thing that we're supposed to do is really not meant to be a struggle for us as showing up as creators. And if I really truly believe that if we like fall into this space where it's easy and make our content from that space, that we're going to have a lot of fun being content creators, and people are going to resonate with that whole content creation vibe on that. So let's see here's my question. Like, you're going to make a content, pick any video, hit me up in the comments, write it down in your journal. I'm not struggling as a content creator when I make X videos. So I'm struggling to come up with ideas when I'm making X. And I don't know if you guys relate to that vibe. Maybe you don't show up learning out loud. It's very important for me to show up in my truth because sometimes we can beat ourselves up as creators. So I'm showing up to tell you, like, in all honesty, struggle. I'm judging kind of myself on what I should make and knowing that I really need to let that go. Let's hear what you guys are saying over here. I like this. So Pamela, entertainment and lightness and exploring new areas is wonderful. It's definitely what's needed in this heavy feeling. Oh, Marguerite went to Amsterdam. Make whatever the F you want, Tristan says. It will work eventually. Krishan's here. Everybody say hello to Krishan. He has a wonderful channel where he's teaching art and the best smile and just the best personality that you're ever going to get. Miss Relax, my content is needed because I want to be stress-free, toxic-free, purposeful life, and my channel will help finally build a meaning and purposeful life. So letting go of the struggle and just making the videos you want to make, which is scary because the systems, like the systems of YouTube, tell us, you know, find something that's really, really popular on YouTube, and then make a spin on it that's your way, and then more people are going to find you. But it's funny, like I guess I'm here showing up on YouTube because I want, which is why my channel is like, hey, here's some things about me growing on YouTube, and here's some things about my like personal growth and my spirituality journey, because I want to make a YouTube channel. Like, I want to be Liz Brousseau. This is my life and this is my channel. This is me learning and living out loud as I grow a YouTube channel and just become a better person. And I want to show you guys the good, bad, and the ugly because I want us all to up level. And like showing our scars is going to, I don't know, we need to like know each other has scars. You know what I mean? Channel being small gives me the freedom to make videos that allow her to explore an adventure. Yes. Kiara says, letting go of the struggle noted. Kiara, have you had that where you feel like you've been struggling with content ideas, what you should make, what you think people are going to like? I'm going to add on to that in a second. Sketch says, I don't struggle when I'm creating art video lapses, and now that I'm learning video transitions, which you're enjoying. You have amazing, if you guys want to really learn some transition techniques, I am definitely learning transition techniques from Krishan. So it's really beautiful over on his channel. Tristan doesn't want to blow up overnight. Tristan, once his videos start to like take off, he's going to go huge because I see a lot of Roblox videos because my daughters, if you guys don't know, I have a young daughter and she's watching Roblox videos. And so many of them, I'm like, you need to turn that off. It is just annoying in the background. And Tristan, I'm like, I want to watch. What's he doing? He's so enthusiastic when he plays. Marguerite says her last video really discusses her growth strategy at the end, but it's slow, but she's truly happy. Absolutely. And Krishan is getting better at his videography, which he absolutely is getting better on his videography. And I really enjoy seeing you and talking to you at the beginning of your videos. I feel more connected to you when you're doing your videos that way. So I don't know, that could be for all of us. I'm struggling. Ignite says, I'm struggling because I have so much on my video list, but the majority of my content is very time consuming. Yeah, my content is really, really time consuming too, but I think I'm going to really let go of that research piece, which is scary, and really just lean into the content I want to make. Because YouTube is all about you. Yeah. Kiara says she's somewhat struggling with that right now. Okay, so I'm really super glad you guys are all Pamela found me because I'm about stats research and growing YouTube, but journaling and affirmations. I just want the journey on my channel and not just about the schooling. Yeah, so for me, let's see. Marguerite saying she loved my video. I have an incredible place. I do have an incredible place in the country. In Canada, Marguerite, I also have a guest bedroom with your name on it whenever you want to come to Canada. I am a very short drive from Banff. Oh, the shine on my face, I gotta let it go. Just let it go, Liz. Who cares? So you're definitely welcome to come anytime, Marks, anytime you want to come. Oh, okay, let's talk about Liz's sub count. I turned off my sub count. Why did I turn off my sub count? It's a 30-day test. Lots of people were talking about it on YouTube. I don't know. People were just talking about it, like in the comments, like turning off their sub count, having it on, turning it off, having it on, turning it off. And if you've known me for like half a hot second, you know that just strikes my curiosity ADD bell. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to turn it off and see what happens. I guess because I genuinely don't care, which that's a weird thing to say. I really care about growing my channel because I really care about helping people. I really, really, really care about having conversations that tell you guys that your content is so valuable and so needed, because the messages that you think you're sending are bigger. Like Kiara and the message she's sending. Like, yes, she's doing skateboarding videos and she's showing off like skateboarding footwear. What she is doing is telling my 14-year-old daughter that she can take up space at the skate park as somebody who is learning, as a girl who is learning to skateboard, right? So like all the content you guys are making is bigger. Marguerite and the content she's making with her online business. There is a mom who is working and taking her kids to school and who's going to start hustling at nighttime because of the content that Marguerite is giving her, and she's going to be able to up-level her life as a mom. Christian is doing his artwork and he's going to be inspiring people. Like, art is such a sensitive subject because I think, you know, society can tell us that we don't have time for that we should be, you know, working on getting that bread so that we can buy a whatever car you want and not, you know, doing the self-love practice of drawing and creating like a piece of history. Really, like your artwork is going to be history. I just found a piece of artwork that my daughter made when she was 3 that I cherish. Like, so we have our channel and we have something bigger. Like, we have something bigger. So what fires me up and what makes me motivated is knowing that we're meant to go bigger, like knowing that we're meant to expand, and that as each and every one of us expands, we then light up one more person and they expand. And then we light up one more person and they expand. That's what fires me up about my channel. So I turned off my sub count because I don't care. I definitely care about growing my subscribers, but I want my content to speak for itself. And if people choose to subscribe or not subscribe because of a sub count that's there, what does that matter? I don't know. That's my thought process. Let's see. Pamela's obsessed with the sub count getting better and adding value. I know. Let's see. Miss Relax says she turned off the sub count from day 1 because she didn't want to focus on the numbers. It's really weird. Yes, Marguerite, you can turn off your sub count. I can't think of off the top of my head. It's like channel, advanced settings, and then you can turn off your sub count. Yeah, I'm really just interested to see what happens in the next 30 days, and I'll let you guys know for sure. I might keep it turned off. I might turn it back on. I just really want to make great content that motivates and inspires people, because when I started my first journal a year and a half ago, I was really depressed and had a ton of anxiety. I was really depressed and had a ton of anxiety. There was a time that I couldn't get out of the shower. Like, I remember being afraid to step out of my shower. To our next step of our whole journaling exercise that we're here for, and that is, and this is going to get a little deep for you guys, so hang on for this one. Oh, the stream died. Did the stream come back now? It's back. I live in the country, which it's really, really beautiful, but the internet sucks. Okay, so here's a little bit of my story. I grew up, it wasn't great. I was in foster care. Then I was with my mom, who was a single mom, and we had to live in subsidized housing, like low-income housing for parents. And it was definitely not the same. Someday I'll make you guys a whole video about it. But it was a very interesting way to grow up, in that when you are that person, like when you're, coming through the foster care system, or you have a single mom and low income housing and stuff like that, there's very much this message of this isn't available for you. You know, like stuff like that's not for you. Like the other kids get to go to summer camp, but you don't get to go to summer camp because that's not really for people like us, because we are poor and we live in subsidized housing and, et cetera, et cetera. That I started to really dig as I journal and meditate and do all the things I do that I tell you guys all about. So all of these, I give you guys journal and limiting belief videos. It's because I've learned from them and I want to help other people like wade through the muck with me. I learned that was a belief that I had in my head. And I didn't even know it was there, this idea that like, that's really not available for people like us. So I found it. I found that message that had been wired into my head and I uncovered it and removed it. It's definitely not there anymore. I am totally open to like all kinds of greatness and, my past doesn't dictate my future and all kinds of things like that. So I want to talk to you guys right now, real quick. What is an idea that's not serving you? Like I told you guys a little bit about my story. And we all have a story that, of something that we've experienced. You don't have to share it in the comments if you don't want to, but start thinking about what's the story that you're telling yourself, or what's the story that was given to you? Because this idea that that's not available for people like us, that was given to me. That was told to me as a child, for sure. So what is it for you guys? Let's see. Thank goodness, yes, it's bad. I should have put face powder on. I'll definitely tell you guys my whole story one time, and it is a very hard way to grow up. Tristan broke his ankle going into his fence. So I don't know. Sometimes I think about that, and I've been thinking about that a lot for my channel, and just actually coming. Really, I'm on a mission to up-level my life, which has nothing to do with money. I'm really not motivated by money. I really like, time. I really like that I get to drive my kids back and forth to school every day. I'm kind of in control. I control my life in terms of my time. To me, that's abundance. Like my 24 hours a day, I get to do whatever I want. My husband just called because he's at a house. We do construction. He's at a house and they're demoing a house. There's a big garden there. And he's like, oh, honey, come pick up all these plants for your garden. And I'm like, oh, after my live stream, I'll go do that. Like, to me, that's abundance. I do work very hard. We do have our own family business, but I'm going to do my paperwork that I hate later tonight while I watch all your guys' YouTube videos after dinner when it's nice and cold in my office. Let's see what you guys are saying over here. Pamela says, I've been working on for a while and most of the time conquer women are meant for financial success. Woo! Meant to be caretakers and selfless. Yes, this is a very big story that we get told. And you guys don't have to share your thing, but on this channel, or for this video today, and for the purpose of us up-leveling as creators and being really, really motivated to tackle our week ahead, I think it's important to kind of sit back and ask myself, what's the story that I have that wasn't given to me? Because once we identify it, we can pull it straight out. Okay, so the next thing is creating our personal affirmations. So I have my book right here. I have my pen right here, and I wanted to do this with you guys because it's so much fun to do things together on a live stream. So I can't just share it. I can't just share it publicly. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one because there's a lot of it's a big one. It's really hard. Being a mom of kids, it's hard. You really get shamed if you are a stay-at-home mom. You get shamed if you're a working mom. You get shamed for all the things. But we're just not accepting that anymore. Just not accepting the shame, not accepting the struggle, not accepting, how many of you guys being new creators have people who say things about you having a new channel? That's really crazy. The pressure, why do you want to do that? Or, you just want to get attention from people, or you want to become a YouTuber. I don't know. It's weird. Instead of just, no, I have something great to contribute out there in the world. Marguerite says, I'm so blessed to have a husband who wants me to live my truth. Yay. His support means everything to me because I can be fearlessly brave even if I fail. Krishan says he was tired of hiding and that he had nothing to offer. Oh, Tristan says, I don't have a lot of people who insult me. Tristan, I'm so happy that you don't have a lot of people that insult you. And the fact that you even show up to these live streams that are full of, kind of adults in this space shows what an old and wise soul you are. You're a smart kid holding your own out there. And I love it about you. Man, moms are definitely amazing. And everybody should just be supporting you, Tristan. It's super amazing. Okay, so I want to work at, did I say you were 14? You're 12 and not 14. Okay. I want to work at moving on to creating our own personal affirmations. This is something like, this is bigger than just affirmations. Are you guys familiar with affirmations? Do you know them? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Are you as shiny as I am? Is it as hot where you are as it is where I am right now today? I'm actually heading out on a big road trip in Canada. So prepare for videos from cool places in Canada this week because I'm heading out. I'm super excited. It's going to be hot and beautiful. Affirmations. Let's move into this. So here's our journey. Here's where we started. We want our content to be about us. It is YouTube. You are watching LizTube right now. Thanks for showing up. As soon as you're done this video, go see MarkTube, go see KrishanTube, all of those things. We are making who we are on YouTube. This is our thing. We are dropping the struggle of the pressure, that we need to make this trending topic or this popular video, and that's what's going to have us blow up fast, because I don't know if that's really true anymore. When I look at famous people who are coming onto the YouTube space, like Brie Larson joined YouTube a month ago, there's a reason why. And that reason, I really think, is because we want to connect with authentic individuals now. We don't want... But so these affirmations, these ideas of these affirmations that are for you. So I wanted to take, yay, the stream is back. I know, stream got cut at authentic individuals. Yeah, sorry guys. Oh, now there's only 2 people, and I think it's because my stream is dying. Hopefully you guys are still here. I want to wrap this up. I want to get into these affirmations that are for yourself. So I really want it to be like an I am statement that's overcoming something. Oh, good. The stream is back for everybody. Oh, yeah. And look at my numbers coming back. Okay. So affirmations for you. So let's take a minute and get quiet, calm my Liz high energy because I'm distracted by the stream dying. Affirmations that are for you. So if you're abandoning the struggle, abandoning what other people said, what's left from that? What is your statement? What is your moment? If a year from now, who are you? A year from now, what's different in your life? We are all here because we are following some sort of calling. You guys wouldn't have showed up to this live stream if you weren't wanting to create something. Why? Why are you creating something? So I am being myself and connecting with individuals through YouTube. I'm going to write that down, you guys. So write it down with me. Oh, I am shiny on YouTube and people still like me. So I am being me. I'm writing it down with you guys. I am being me and creating authentic connections on YouTube. YouTube is really super important to me to grow on, just because, 10 and 10. I feel like you guys just powered my manifestation. I love this. YouTube's really important to me because obviously I really like talking to strangers. Talking to people is just not an issue for me. Let's see, Infinite Beauty, hello. It has been too long since you've joined a live stream, but we love having you here. We are talking about creating our own affirmations. So join into that. I just created my affirmation with you guys live right now, and it is, I am being me, because this is YouTube. So you're watching LizTube right now. I am being me, and I'm creating authentic relationships on YouTube. Yes, that's what I'm doing here. So what is the I am statement? Because a lot of people are, for affirmations, it's very much like the I am statement. So I am doing. And I really genuinely believe, and I've manifested a lot of things And I don't even really know that it matters. I don't know why we feel like we have to justify it. But my girlfriend actually, she went thrifting the other day. She was going to buy like 4 things on Amazon and they were really expensive. So she didn't buy them. And then she went thrifting and she found them and she did an Instagram post. And it was like, if Liz was here, she'd say, I manifested this. And I'm like, hell yeah, you manifested that. Oh my God. I need to manifest some poof, 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 poof. Only the females watching this understood what that was. Marguerite says, Liz, you're also creating a safe space for new YouTubers to feel safe in this cluttered and online world. Oh my God, Marguerite. Yes. Oh, thanks, girl. I'm going to write that up and put that on my board. Tristan didn't understand. You didn't understand it. It's makeup for girls, Tristan. Yeah. So, and that's, I guess maybe that's it. So what is the I am? Like there's 11 of us here. You don't have to share it. You really, really don't. But what is your why? Like not even what is your why, because that gets confusing. It's like, well, I want to have a YouTube channel so I can like get monetized and make money. Like not that. Like I am, and then what are you giving? Like, what's your affirmation of what you're here? Like a year from now, what's the space that you're giving in to people? Oh my God, this is hard for me to say. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time like finding the words. Is it making sense though? I feel like I'm struggling, but it's making sense to you guys. That's what my gut is telling me right now. Like, who are you now? But it's also who you are becoming. Because I really genuinely believe that. I really see myself creating a YouTube channel that is not niched. It would probably be easier if I really just wanted to grow faster. I could have one channel focused only on bigger and better things for ourselves and for our life. I get very excited. I meditate and I really try to create growing my YouTube channel. But I do that from a place of imagining these live streams, having more people getting motivated, having more people getting excited, having more people starting online business because they followed Marguerite, or more 12, 13, 14-year-olds building an online space through Roblox because they're inspired by Tristan. Like, hey, Jeshim. Oh, God. I don't know why my internet sucks today, and I'm really, really sorry. But one day I'll have you all here, and we'll sit in the country around my campfire, and then that makes up for the bad internet. Let's see. Jeshim says, what's up? So everybody say hello to Jeshim. He's a photographer. So I want to wrap this up because we've been here for 40 minutes. But the whole idea of this live stream, for those of you who are just here, who are, just got here, was letting go of the struggle of being a new creator, making content that we really want to make for YouTube, which is us. And what are our limiting beliefs that are holding us back? There is like a thought that's just not serving you, and identify that thought of what it is that is unserving you. I'm all distracted by Pamela. She is also an unniched YouTuber, and she's ready to come out for a campfire. when it gets darker earlier in Canada, maybe we'll do one of these lives outside at the campfire. And then what is your guys's like affirmations? I feel like that word affirmations is alienating to some of you guys in the comments. I feel like some of you are like, oh, I'm not really into that whole affirmation vibe. But what I want more than anything is for you to imagine yourself a year from now as a content creator. A year from now, an unlimiting belief just popped up. Stop it. Get rid of that limiting belief that just popped up. And let's go back to it. In a year from now, imagining yourself as a creator with no doubts, no fears, no limiting beliefs, no I can'ts, all that stuff. Imagining yourself as a creator in any space of creation. Where are you? And like hold that space, and hold that space of why. What do you have to serve? Right? Yes, drive up in your schoolie and we'll vlog about it. What do you have to serve? Because we're creators, because we're giving things to people. That's what we're actually doing, is we're giving away our heart and our soul online. So who are you? What's the space? And now what is that affirmation? because that's who you are. That's the space that we're leaning into. And can we create from that space today? Like, I'm going to bring up Peter McKinnon because I'm sure Jashin loves Peter McKinnon as well. Peter McKinnon can make content on anything he wants to make, right? Because he's Peter McKinnon and he has like 2.4 million followers or whatever. I really am curious if Kelly Stamps, who's crazy blowing up, you watch her videos, she's not niched and there's like no pattern to her content. Is it because she just made content that she wanted to make? Like I don't know the girl, but it doesn't seem like she gave into the pressure of following some sort of system to become big, right? I feel like she just showed up and she was like, I'm going to be a YouTuber. Like, she didn't even show up and say, I'm gonna. She showed up and she's like, I'm a big YouTuber and you just don't know it yet, so subscribe. So if you were living from that space, what would it be? Jeshim's like, Peter's the man. Does Peter have 4.8 million followers now? Peter's a great YouTuber. Okay, random fact about Peter McKinnon. I need you guys to help me manifest this. Can you guys all just throw me a bone? Throw me a manifestation bone really quick. I live near Banff, Alberta. So if you've seen Peter McKinnon's The Mountains Won't Remember Me, that's literally my backyard. I love that he did that video. So he comes out here all the time. Can you guys seriously manifest like a beer on a patio? Like, I just want to see Peter McKinnon on a patio in Banff and be like, cheers, bro. Can you guys help me manifest that? I'll tell you all about it if it happens. Because I love Peter McKinnon and he comes out here all the time. And yeah, Kelly Stamps is totally the queen. What I love about her is, like, you can go back to her first videos and she's like, I'm like a million, like, her confidence, like, this is what it looks like to me. And this might be crazy to you, but this is what it looks like to me. It's like she already knew in the back of her mind that she was a really big YouTuber and she was just letting us all know. Does that resonate? Like, does that make sense? Like, that sense of confidence, that's the affirmation I want us to leave with right here, right now. And it's not about sub count. And it's not about money. Like, those two things will make us sick. It will lead to comparison, comparing ourselves with, like, that person did better than me today, which is why I took off my sub count, because I'm just kind of over it. I'm like, follow me because you want to follow me, or don't follow me because you don't want to follow me. I'll keep getting better as a creator. So, and hopefully it's just your guys' journey as well. Jashin, definitely come visit Banff. I live right by there. My door is open as a free host for my YouTubers that I love. So if you guys want to come to Banff, I have a relatively large house, I guess, in the country with lots of space, so you're welcome. And you can definitely bring your schoolie because Lord knows I've got a yard. But yeah, so leaning into the mindset, I'm just going to type in here. I'll type after. Have the best week, guys. I wish you a ton of success with your YouTube channel or whatever endeavor you're doing this week. You deserve it. Be awesome. Bye.